Hello, Farm Life family. Happy 2023, Happy New Year. I want to introduce you to some lovely Canadians, new friends of the Farm Life family. This is Grant and Nicole.
Hello, bonjour, hola.
Yeah. We're multilingual this past season. And you guys, how long have you been here again? 6 weeks?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Five
Leaving
weeks.
tomorrow, 5 weeks.
Leaving tomorrow after 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And they've been really beautiful guests. Really, we're so grateful to have had you come experience this with us, and you've added so much, which we're going to talk about. But first, what kind of got you into this lifestyle? I know you've been vegan for a long time.
Well, you want to go first? Liv?
No, you go first.
I've been vegan for 49 years.
49 years.
When I was 18 years old, I changed my lifestyle, my diet due to health issues, and through that journey, learned a lot about nutrition and health, and applied it. Changed my career to get involved in the natural food industry, to learn more, to be involved, surround myself with it. And when I got to a point where I felt really comfortable with my lifestyle, my diet, and be able to handle the stresses of work and life, I went back into my original industry, which was finance.
Mm-hmm.
And I just retired 2.5 years ago.
Congratulations.
Yeah, kind of nice.
When you went vegan 30 plus or whatever years ago, were you sort of a one-man show? Were there a lot of vegans or a lot of support?
I was the black sheep.
Yeah.
Not a lot of activity back there in that sector.
Yeah.
So it really was learning on my own, and there's the odd book out there, but I knew no one else that was vegan. And only when I got into the natural food industry that I met people that with my lifestyle and my dietary habits, and it made it much easier, for sure. And as time progressed, it became more than just a one-off. It's become actually quite mainstream in a sense to be plant-based.
Yeah, it's a beautiful community now.
Correct, and there's more and more out there, and with social media and that too, the availability for knowledge and information is excessive. So it's great.
How about you, Nicole?
I became vegetarian in 2000 when I'm from Quebec. I moved to Vancouver, and when I met that guy, I became vegan. And sometimes I'm going into phases, so maybe sometimes I'm going to add a little bit of salmon, a little bit of eggs, but it's mostly, I would say 80% I'm vegan. And I have no problem to be vegan. It's kind of easy where we live, and I don't have a lot of illness. I don't take any medications.
Likewise.
Yeah, so it's like that's the way to live for me. Yeah.
We were just speaking about how healthy you are. You play a lot of hockey. You're very fit. And tell this crowd how old you are.
I'm 67, and I've been playing hockey since I've been 3 years old. And one of the reasons I did retire was to increase the amount of hockey I can play, because I figured I had several years left of really good competitive hockey. So we lived in Vancouver where hockey was good, very good, and then we moved to Victoria just in the last year. The first thing we did when we moved to Victoria was check out the rinks before we checked out the city itself.
It was a must.
It was a must. And long story short is lots of good hockey in Victoria, and I managed to increase my playing up to 10 times a week.
Wow.
With ages from 16 right up to the 60s. So different groups, different age groups, and different teams in that, and play 6 days a week. Take 1 day off. Play 10 times a week.
It's not often at home.
Yeah.
So I can work quietly at home.
It's a win-win situation.
Yeah, great. Well, there's no ice rinks in Costa Rica.
Yeah,
So-
I've been trying to get Brian to build one, but so far,
No.
not yet.
So what brought you to Costa Rica?
I think we like our vacations down south. We found multiple retreats and farms that are in Costa Rica, with our intention of finding maybe a vegan farm, a vegan retreat, and something that encompasses all in one. Farmer Life came
Got
up.
lucky. Here
Farmer
we
Life-
are.
Farmer Life kept on coming up, and
Yeah.
I kept on. It's one of my favorites, links, and after a lot of investigation and checking other places, and even down on the coast, I just kept on coming back to this website.
And I needed I have to work, unfortunately. So I needed a place that they have a good connection, and also.
How'd that go for you?
Connection is amazing.
That's really good here.
We
So
missed a
supportive.
couple times. We missed the power.
Yeah.
So
Twice our electricity dropped right when she had to
When-
log into conference calls.
yes. So
The timing was just like the worst.
Yeah. But the other time I was okay. I also had a few days for Christmas time, so that worked perfectly. Connection is really fast. The Zoom was working well, and also looking outside. It's really beautiful, really calming, and it's great.
Yeah, beautiful views.
Yeah.
Yeah, the energy of you too just really fits this campus so beautifully, and you've added a lot because you've been here for 5 weeks, so you've watched a lot of different guests come through, in and out, before the holidays, through the holidays. Here we are now in January. How has your experience been? Can you name some highlights?
You know what, I'll just mention this, is that, first of all, when I came here, you come with expectations,
Yeah.
anticipations, of enjoying having a nice holiday, and it met and exceeded every aspect of that. 5 weeks went by really fast, and I don't think there's anything on the farm that I found that I'm comfortable with and did not enjoy. So it was just a pleasure to be here, and in community, also in service. One of the things we wanted to do is, when we came here, is to help out. Nicole was working about 4 or 5 hours a day.
I managed to do the dishes, so
A lot.
No, but it was easy to participate and be part of the community here. So.
Well, I remember the day you arrived, Grant, you said to me, "Let me know what I can help with. I want to help." Like you just said, "Throw me in, coach." And I was like, "Yes."
Well, I think that's part of it.
And then the first morning, you were out there at the pool with a broom. I hadn't even told you anything. You just found the broom, and there's those flowers always fall on the deck. So there's always a daily practice there at the pool, and you made it yours.
Yeah,
It was,
sure.
it was
And
beautiful.
every morning, it'd be also part of my meditation is go out and make sure that the pool is clean for myself and the guests. Very nice.
Well, you all added a lot to the. This is a communal space, and the dining hall in particular. It can be difficult when you have 6 people, 10 people, 12 people using the space together, and not everyone's as clean as everyone else. And so you show up, some people can show up and find that very uncomfortable. The level of cleanliness is not to their norms. And we love the way you responded to it. Your response was, okay, well, let me just do some dishes, or put the dishes away, or do what I need to do so that this feels like home. Like you guys help make this place feel like home for yourselves, which then influenced the whole community around you.
right.
You know, it was really easy to be part of that and embrace that. First of all, the facility here is not only gorgeous, but we found it, the units we've stayed in, they're really, really clean. And the amenities are great, really well kept, all the facility.
Yeah.
And when you go into the dining room and meet the people that are also here like us, conversations start. Next thing you know, you're out helping, and they participate and they help. People want to come here. That's what I like about the Farmer Life too, is that if you want to come here and you want to have space and time to yourself, lots of areas you can go in, and you can
Lots
have
of
that
sanctuaries.
happen. You can have that, yes, as sanctuary. If you want to have community and be part with groups and socialize, that's here too. But what we also found is by participating within the farm, everybody else that we have been with on the farm has also stepped up and helped. Now, whether you call it lead by example or whatever, it's easy to do because you're actually socializing at the same time, helping out, and it's also improving the atmosphere and the time we have here. So. it's been very easy to do and very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's been a
No dishpan hands though.
it's been a really nice season. I feel that too, what you just described. So a few nights ago, like 4 or 5 nights ago, some new people checked in, and the guy was asking some kind of probing questions about Pharma life and all our years and all these experiences. And so he said, in all your years, has anyone ever packed their bags like they were ready to leave? And I just paused and I pointed to you.
Yeah.
Right there on like day 6 of your 5-week adventure. I came down, Brian and I were about to leave for town day, we call it, when we have to go do all the shopping for the week. And there's Nicole with her bag packed saying, can you give me a ride?
I'm leaving.
I'm leaving.
Yep.
And the issue was the bugs, the bug bites,
Yeah.
which, you know, we spoke about that over email before you even came.
yeah.
And
One of the
and
questions we
she
had.
had the clay, which is for me the first thing I hand out. Put on the clay, it dries, it pulls the toxin out, it should pull the itch away. It wasn't working,
Didn't work.
nothing was working.
So so I was 2 days without sleeping.
2 nights without any
Two-
sleep
two-
would definitely be
I
exhausting.
was kind of exhausted, and my mind was kind of, I just want to go home.
Yeah.
It was so annoying, and I was frustrated, and I couldn't, I liked the sunshine, and I was wearing, long sleeve and long pants and all the time, even in the daytime. And so I said, bye, I'm leaving. And fortunately, Carmen, the yoga teacher, and also Brian, they just told me, they just say, let's try something. Let's make it happen for you. And their speech was just with so much love, so much support, that it was kind of, okay, I'm gonna try it out. I almost like I trusted them. I said, they seem, sincere, and they seem like they want me to have a good time. And so you were going to the farmers market, so Grant went there, and he bought me so many things, so
Yeah.
I can try so many
Loaded
things.
you up.
And I cannot say it worked 100%,
No.
but I can say that I'm still here. And my mind, something shifted in my mind. And it was, instead of being frustrated and focusing only on the bug bites, I tried to, accept it, surrender, and also I think the support and the love really, really helped me to say, okay,
A lot of support.
yeah, I'm not alone, and it worked. So I found a little bit of salves, a little bit of hideout.
Everybody, this is Dal.
He's part of the family.
He had his 2-year-old birthday a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it worked. I took some quercetin.
Quercetin?
It's a supplement,
product.
and it really, really helped me at nighttime to soothe the itch.
Oh, good.
So,
Oh, that's good to note.
so if you are one like me, quercetin is a thing.
Yeah. But we were speaking, it was a physical experience for you, but also there was some spiritual growth. That was your opportunity. And Brian Brian's behind the camera, everybody. Say hi,
Yo,
Brian.
how you doing, everybody?
He's been working very hard at letting me do this.
That's right.
But Brian will often say how, the bugs here can be the shamans on the farm.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of our guests sometimes.
They teach surrender and letting go.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And I'm also thrilled and pleased and blessed to have her be able to stay with me too, because that
Yeah.
was part of the experience for us to have us together.
No, you looked fresh that morning. I was like,
Yeah, it was tough, but it's been great, and like I say, 5 weeks, boom, gone, and we've experienced so much here.
Yeah, I really like all the activities that it's, you can pick and choose, there's nothing that you have to do, it's just a suggestion. And it's really, there's a variety, and it's fun, and it's so beautiful. The one I really, really like were the waterfalls. So I saw about 6 different waterfalls. They're all amazing, and they all like, the movie you watch, and you want to go there. So this is what it was like. Oh my gosh! So it's like chick. I've done it. So thank you.
You probably came to one of the best places in the world for waterfall
For
visits.
waterfalls,
Pick your
Because
choice.
they're
Yeah.
just all over the place
Yeah.
around here. And
Yeah, we're really blessed to be in the valley here because there's just so much opportunity to go see the waterfalls and all within 5 minutes to or 10 minutes to 20 minutes away. And
a little bit of walking.
a little
Not
bit of
usually
walking and
too
hiking on
much.
some, and it's been
Which
great.
is
So you
good.
can get some hikes in if you want. You can go, by truck, and it's not that far. And what I enjoyed is not only the large waterfall,
Nyanaka.
yeah, which is gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Lower falls and upper falls, but also a few of the other falls. Those waterfalls when we got there, they're ours. There's no
Yeah,
one
nobody
else
was there.
So we
Yes.
spent an hour and a half, 2 hours just in
Yeah.
bliss by ourselves.
Yep.
We say this has really opened our eyes to not only Costa Rica but this part of Costa Rica. Without experience the other areas, we'd say that this valley is
Yeah,
phenomenal.
the weather is great because
Yep.
it's not hot, so you
It's
can
very
sleep
warm but not
well.
hot.
And yeah, the weather is amazing.
Where else can you go to have this type of weather we've experienced? The heat, the warmth, in a tropical setting as such, and be able to go to bed at night and not have to, in the tropics, not have to put on the fan or AC. It's so pleasant at nighttime. Not cold, just very pleasant to sleep. So that was actually a big thing that opened our eyes, because we were looking at going to the coast and get that hot sun.
That'd be hot.
We've been down to the beach a few times, and we've enjoyed it
It's
thoroughly.
hot.
But you want to retreat back to an atmosphere like this.
I agree.
Yep.
Couldn't agree more. Every time I go to the beach, when we come back here, it's just like,
Yeah.
it's nice and cool and refreshing again.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank
Thanks
you.
for your
Thank
visit.
you.
Thanks for the
Judy.
interview.
I'm going to just
you,
throw this out
Brian.
is that what makes an experience not only is what we've experienced here on the farm with the events, the people we've met. The farm itself is gorgeous and all what it offers, but it's the hosts. And I'll have to say you and Brian have been fabulous hosts.
Oh, thank you.
Let me rephrase
Thank
that.
you.
Not only hosts, but you've been family in the sense that
Yeah.
you participate in so much that we do, and you don't
Yeah.
just say go, and then you're
Yeah, you're there.
all part of that.
Yeah.
So
Family.
absolutely, that's what it feels like, and lots of new friendships here, including yourselves. And,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it's just been so blessed. I just love it. Had a great time. Recommend it thoroughly. Anyway,
Love you guys.
right
Love you
back at
guys.
you, Brian.
Mwah. Love you, family. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Happy New Year, everybody out there.